Hello and welcome to my sixth video of my tier list ranking. Today, as I said yesterday, we're going over the Wakatake, a tier 3 Japanese destroyer. The equipment I have on this destroyer right now is the Hull B, multiple signals like Charlie, Kilo, and for example Sierra Mike, and then some others. And other than that, I have no special modifications on. You can add it as well if you want to, of course. But that depends on what you want to do. The Wakatake is, the second destroyer you get from the line. It has 3 120mm cannons with 12 seconds reload, which can be, well, 12 seconds reload on a destroyer is very bad. But it has somewhat improved fire chances, but it's not like cruiser level. But you can use it if you want to set people on fire. The torpedo still has a very fast reload. It's not 20 seconds anymore, but it's around 39 seconds. And you can get higher if you have adrenaline rush. The ship on its own is pretty decent. I mean, I prefer the Umikaze over the Wakatake. Depends on what you prefer and all, but the Wakatake, the thing it gets improved is although maneuverability, which is 37.3 with the signal, and without signals is around 35.5, which is actually very decent for its tier. The cannon is, well, kinda horrendous due to the reload, as I mentioned. In my opinion, you although get options to fire AP shells, which you didn't get in the previous one. The torpedoes go around 57 knots, which is around 30 knots faster. Yeah, 10 or 30 knots faster than the previous one you had on the Umikaze, which is nice. And the torpedoes deal 9,000 damage, which is a big improvement compared to the 6,000 or almost 7,000 on the 8 kilometers on the Wakatake. It's gonna take some time getting used to the ship for some people, I think, because you were used to the Umikaze, and now when you're playing the Wakatake, it will take some time getting to the Isukaze, which is a tier 4 destroyer you're getting. There isn't really much I can say about ships since I don't really play it that often. But, I mean, it's a pretty decent torpedo destroyer, I suppose. You're not really gonna win many gunfights, but you're a good spotter and you're a fast ship, which is very nice. The concealment I have right now is 5.9, which is not that great, because you can have much better later on. You can have 5.3, which is way better than at least 5.9. Yeah, as you can also wait. Sorry, I was looking through. Wait, is it 5.3? Yeah, it is 5.3. Sorry, I was the Isukaze also has the same. Sorry. What else can I say about the ship? It has 8,650 hit points, which is with the signal, which is actually less than the Umikaze with the improved hull, which is funny. So it has less HP than the Umikaze, so you need to be careful in that aspect. Yeah, I think it's a worse ship compared to the Umikaze, but it depends on what kind of game style you want. As you can probably see on the clip, if you see the chat, I don't know why, but the V25 had some sort of, I don't know, he didn't like my name, or he didn't like me in chat, because the first thing you're saying is calling me a Muppet for no reason in the start of the match, which is pretty funny. But yeah, that was a bit weird. I was like, why is he writing that? Alright. Sorry, I don't really have much more to say about Wakatake because I'm not the main of it, but I think it's I think it's a worse Omikaze, and I think the next ship you get will be better. And overall, AA defense is, well, it's okay. It's not good, but you're you're not probably gonna see many planes. Hopefully, you can get into up tier with carriers if you're unlucky, of course. Tier 2 battles might be a little bit better with this, since the 9,000 damage torpedoes can be great in that aspect. A short history about the Wakatake is that it ended service 1922. There was 8 ships in the series, and it was last class of Japanese small destroyers. The Wakatake class ships was built between 1921 and 1923. They effectively contributed an enlarged Momi class. The lead ship of the series was laid down in 1921, and she also participated in the Japanese Sino-Japanese War, sorry, patrolling the coast of China. During World War II, she served as an escort ship. The ship was sunk on March 13, 1944, during an Allied air raid on Palau. But yes, that was my quick summary of the Wakatake, and let's go over to the tier list to see where I will rank it. Alright, where should I put the Wakatake? It's worse than the Umikaze for its tier, I believe. I mean, even if this was tier 3, I think it would be better than the Wakatake. But, or maybe even the same. But I think it's okay and situational. I was thinking of putting it bad, but it's not that bad. If you're very good at hitting the damaging torpedoes, you can do like, what is it, like 25,000 damage or something if you're lucky, or maybe even 30, which is very nice. Then you can like delete battleships, but that's mostly the redeeming factor for putting it below, bad. But I think it's okay and situational. There's better ships in my opinion, but it's not bad. I think some people might be do very good with this ship, but or even here. But I think it's okay and situational. Keep in mind, I'm not a destroyer main, so some people might do better than me with the ship. And then let's go to the next one. How fun is it? I'm gonna upset some people here. I actually believe that um it's okay. It's not boring, but it's not my type of play style. Just due to the fact you have little HP, you can run to send torpedoes at them, but I think the previous ships are almost more fun because if you're fighting CVs with the Wakatake, you're gonna have a very bad day and tier 4 batches in general. But yeah, I think it's just an okay ship in that aspect. It can be very fun sometimes, especially in down tiers, and if you're good against fighting cruisers and battleships and destroyers, it might even be here. But I think it's okay. It's not like the Hashdate, which it's because tier 1 battles are not my cup of tea exactly, but it's not exactly boring as well. You can still enjoy playing the ship, and some matches you're gonna have very fun with it, and some other matches like I had previously, you're gonna have a boring time with it. But I think it's in the middle. Some matches are good, some matches are bad. But yeah, that's what I think of the tier 3 Wakatake. Tell me guys what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video, which is on the tier 3 Japanese cruiser, the Tenryu. But yeah, see you on the next one.